both very surprised and inspired, excited, and elated.
So because of him, I'm still surprised that you're not in Japan. You're here. Why wouldn't you want to be closer to him?
I went a lot to Japan.
Yeah.
I went a lot.
I guess actually, the cyber world is so huge, humongous. You don't have to be in the same place.
That's true.
To work with somebody in India or in South Pole, whatever.
With the penguins?
No.
Yeah.
Yes. But anyway, well, you know how your face just brightened when you talk about Joe Kanamori?
Oh, he's my soulmate in terms of creativity.
That is great.
So, so that the piece which came to Taiwan, because everything is connected, So Taiwan Taipei, the National Theatre, invited Joe Kanamori to come and perform.
He was here?
He was here in 2009.
Really?
Yes.
I missed him. Oh,
well, you did. Well, so many things to see.
Really? When is he coming again?
No idea. We'll have to work on something.
You better invite him. Okay.
Oh, I would love to invite him, but they have to invite him.
Okay.
And so he was there in October of 2009.
Yeah.
So of course I could not miss the opportunity, so I came as well. And that was when I thought to myself, well, I think I'm going to settle in Taipei.
Just like that?
Yeah, just like that. Because most of my projects happened outside of France. Nothing much happened in France. So I realized that it was a bit pointless to spend and waste my time and energy in Paris, even though I love Paris, when actually things were blossoming in Asia.
Yeah. Wow.
And being in Taipei, you're close to Hong Kong, you're close to Japan, you're close to Korea, you're close to all these places. So
have you been to China?
Just once.
Once.
Last century.
Okay. Last century. Okay.
1998.
Okay. Wow. All right. So besides music, actually, you do a lot more other stuff. You want to talk about these other things that
I'm
you do?
I'm getting shy.
Oh, you're not.
Well, for instance, I love to do photography.
Yes, that's right. You actually like to take photos of yourself.
No,
yes, you
if you put it that way, it makes me so vain. No. I always carry my camera wherever I go, and I love to do street photography. So
of people?
Actually, it's more people and architecture. So like the people and their surrounding.
Oh, okay. But I must say, you take some very good photos of yourself. You do.
There you go again. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so this photography part, that's just a hobby, or you want to turn that into something professional?
I don't think in that term. It's more that it has always been there, like watching films or reading. It's important in the creative process for me. So when I take picture, I find another way to express something visually. And when I write music, I'm very visual as well. So everything is connected. So I need to take photos, as I need to write all the time.
So there are pieces of music where you produced through seeing a photo that you took.
Yeah, or something I saw.
Yeah. Oh, wow. You're also writing a book, or you've written several books already?
No.
What is this book about?
I was approached by an editor who lives in Hong Kong.
Someone thought that you'd be a good writer.
I don't know if that's what he thought, but anyway, he approached me and he asked me whether I could write something about music, about my music first. And then I thought, I told him, well, since I'm not known by anybody, why would I write about my music? No one would read that. And I told him that it would be maybe more interesting to fictionalize events of my life and turn them into a book. Because actually when I write music, it's really from my life experience a lot. So each song or each piece of music has a story. So I said, why not write all these chapters and stories and connect them together and turn it into a book. So that's how it came to life.
Well, how far are you in the book?
It's here.
Okay, all right. So I can't wait to see it because through the book I get to know more about you. So you've got a lot of interesting stories, events, things that happen in your life. They're going to be all collected in this one book.
Not all, but some of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to choose title of songs from my albums, and each title will be a chapter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it going to be like a sound book? Are you going to include a CD in there with some of your music? You should.
read my mind. Yes. Actually, yes.
Yeah.
And I want to do a soundtrack to the book as well.
A soundtrack to a book. Wow. Okay.
But the soundtrack actually are the songs. But
Yeah.
I'm thinking about developing something extra for the book.
So is part of the book going to be about Taiwan, about these 3 years that you've been in Taiwan?
Actually, it's not so. It's about my life, but I'm not going to name myself. The character will have a different name, and it will span 3 generations.
3 generations.
So the book starts with my birth,
Okay.
but it ends with like 2 generations after me.
A science fiction book.
It can be, yes.
Well, that's very creative.
But the book,
That's very unique.
no. Why is it unique?
I don't know. I just feel like that kind of book sounds unique.
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, I think the book is about creativity in one's life. So for me, it's more artistic creativity, but it can be any sort of creativity. And
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go back on your music.
Yeah.
You know, actually, you produce music for a lot of different occasions. Now, you said, you know Joe Kanamori. Now, he's a dancer, so you create music for that. But you've also created music for, should I say, fashion shows?
Oh, not fashion show, but fashion, yes.
Fashion. Like, actually, you've worked with Johan Ku, who's a Taiwanese fashion designer based in London. And this piece of music you made for his video, he actually, on his side, he cooperated with Tsai Ming-liang, who is a famous Taiwanese director in Taiwan. And even though you've never met Tsai, Mr. Tsai himself, but
Master Tsai. No,
Master Tsai, yes, of course, Master Tsai. Yeah, what's that experience like? Making music for a fashion video, and you have to see this thing. It's just only one model, and she's very artistic, and the movements. It takes every person. I'm sure would have different interpretation of what the video is trying to convey. But it's quite interesting. It was kind of videotaped in one of those underpass.
Yeah,
underpass. Yeah, and a narrow one. It's in Taipei, right?
It's in Taipei.
Yeah, and with all these, what do you call these bubbles? These foams, right?
But that's what actually he used for his last film, Visage, Faces.
Oh, because I only saw one of his videos,
Which one?
films. That one.
That one.
Yeah.
So
that's
actually,
why.
I think he did that after the film. So he was still in this kind of atmosphere and setting.
And I've never seen a model, not just being a good model, but also being a good actress. But I'm sure it takes Master Tsai to kind of, giving directions about how she should move and put her hands and things like that. Very surreal. It's very artistic. And
That's
then the
what
music.
Johan Ku's work is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. By the way, Johan Ku, his main, how should I say, material that he uses is knitwear. Knitwear. Yeah, just from top to bottom is knitwear. Okay. So, yeah. Sorry. What was that experience like?
It was really nice because it's the same. I was approached by the National Theatre to write music for a dance show, and I declined it. But I knew that Johan was going to do the costumes.
Yes.
So I wrote to Johan and said, "Oh, it's a shame. I will not be working with you on that, and I really hope we'll find something."
That's your first time
connecting.
Emailing Johan.
We've been in touch through Facebook, but just hello, hi, this kind of thing.
Oh.
And then I wrote to him, and he replied to me, said, "Oh, but actually, I think I might need you very soon." And then he told me about that. And as I was writing the music for that short film, he said, he asked me, "Oh, can you write music for actually 10 other short films? Because I'm going to present videos of my new collection for a exhibition in Huashan." So I said, "Oh, okay, why not?" And that's how we started.
That's great. Well, you're very proactive, take initiative in meeting these prominent people. I need to learn from you.
Just follow
that
your
courage and boldness.
For me, I like it, I say it.
That's great.
Yeah, it's simple.
You can be my mentor. I need to learn from you.
Well.
Yeah. Because, this program people, I'm always constantly looking for interesting people to go on my show. Yes. I need to learn your boldness in approaching people and say, "Can you come on my show?"
Well, it doesn't work all the time. No.
Oh, okay. But I need to be more positive because I'm not, in general, I'm not a very optimistic person.
I'm very shy, actually.
You don't look it.
I don't look it, but I can be really shy when I admire somebody.
Yeah.
And yes. And I
Okay.
think, oh, am I worth it? Can I talk to that person?
Well, that's how I feel. Yeah.
I feel that way too. But sometimes the excitement of liking somebody's work is so strong that I have to do something.
Well, all right. Talk about your future plans in
Future
Taiwan.
plans in Taiwan.
Yes.
I'm going to write music for 2 long feature films.
Really? I mean, Taiwanese local films? We're talking about movies. Great.
Yes. I've started writing music for films in Taiwan.
Okay.
And for the past year and a half. And one is called When Dove Flies, or When Doves Fly, actually. And it's by 2 first-timers. They have done some short films, which were noticed by festivals and.
Oh, good.
Yes, and so that one is going to be shot this autumn, and beginning of next year will be another film.
All right.
By a very young, talented director.
Really? Oh, that is great.
And
So-
whom I met actually through Johan.
Oh.
So everything is connected.
Oh, isn't that great? Yeah. Well, that's really wonderful.
Yes.
What is it about Taiwan that made you want to stay?
Taiwan, typhoon,
No.
earthquakes, stinky tofu.
Okay, that's more like it.
No. If there's a guy who does stinky tofu down on the street every day at 4 o'clock. Whatever I do, I see. It's not. I
4 in the
smell.
afternoon.
Yeah, 4 in the afternoon. My nose is hit by some smell, and there he goes again.
Yeah.
He does stinky tofu, and he goes to sell them on the street.
Do you like it or you don't? I still don't know.
Well, by the way I tell it, I don't like it. No.
Well, that's unfortunate. So you probably need to tell him to move his stand somewhere else.
No, it's fine. It's part
It's
of how
fine.
it is. So.
But that tells you it's 4 in the afternoon, right?
Oh yes, on the dot. Really.
Okay. Well, hey, good luck, An, with your projects.
Thank
I
you.
think you've got a great future ahead of you. I can tell.
Thank you.
You're full of ideas, full of enthusiasm. Good luck, really. Thank you
luck.
so much.
Thank
It's
you.
been a lot of fun talking to you.
Yeah.
All right.
Goodbye.
Okay. Thank you for watching, people. I'm Shirley Lin.